We are digging deeper tonight into the topic of job performance, asked of these three local U.S. lawmakers during the sit-down interviews with KTTC last month. To close out my respective one-on-ones with Minnesota Representatives Angie Craig and Brad Finstad and Iowa Representative Ashley Hinson, I posted this question: how are we, as in the news media, doing in covering the goings-on here at home and across the country in the here and now? Here's their response.
It's a tough job. I know that because I've lived it myself. I was a morning anchor for 11 years, most of it in Iowa, but also in Colorado. And I think that the biggest challenge with the media is people don't trust the media anymore. And I think what you have to do is just be the same as what I'm trying to do, be as transparent and accessible as possible. And I understand that the challenges facing local media, especially now, do more with less.
The breaking news cycle of every minute, something that's getting me emotionally enraged, whether it's with hate or love, is really caused this news cycle that never ends. And what I find is that because of that, we as consumers of media lack depth. We don't really know the whole story because we were never fed the whole story. We were just given the soundbite.
What I would want to see from journalists today is a little bit of a step back from the day-to-day of what's happening, because you wake up every single day, if you're a viewer or a journalist or a member of Congress, and you say, what the hell happened today? Was the president up at 2 a.m. tweeting again, and what did he say? At the end of the day, people wanted to feel like their economic situation was better.
All right, that is their words on this topic. Now some national numbers to shed on the lawmakers' perspectives. This is August data from the Pew Research Center. It found far more Americans believe journalists are losing influence in society than gaining it. The split there, 49% to 15%, with 36% of Americans right in the middle. Breaking down that by political party, take a look at these figures. Democrats and those who lean Democratic are more likely to express confidence in present-day journalists compared to Republicans and those who lean Republican. For example, as you see there, 74% of Republicans in this August Pew survey said most journalists are biased, compared to 45% of Democrats. Also, another figure there to look at, 51% of Republicans calling most journalists dishonest. That number at 19% for Democrats. Back to our local federal lawmakers. You heard Congresswoman Hinson mention that she was a former TV journalist. So was Congresswoman Angie Craig with a background in print journalism. A reminder, you can watch my full interview with these three federal lawmakers as they prepare to head back to Washington this week right now on KTTC.com.